listening to the Scottish Shindig on Radio GH with Ewan Galloway.
Ewan Galloway.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Scottish Shindig here on Radio GH. And I hope that you're all well, and I hope that you have had a wonderful week and managing to get back out and about. It's certainly getting busier, and more people seem to be starting to venture out again and have a bit of fun and enjoyment. It's good to see so many dances starting up again, along with accordion and fiddle clubs and many more events. So if you're safe enough, get out there and enjoy yourself. Tonight's show is looking very busy. There's a lot of requests in so far, so we have room for about maybe potentially about 8 more, possibly 10. So if you want your request, you'll have to be in nice and sharp. I'll do my very best to get as many tracks on as I can as well over the next 2 hours of your favourite Scottish songs and dance music, and I'm sure that we'll have a good time. But to start us off, we're going to take a trip up to the Isle of Skye and have Ian MacPhail and his band. Great playing there, as always, from Ian MacPhail and his Scottish dance band with a set of reels for the Isle of Skye with the last tune, The Clumsy Lover. And how apt when tomorrow is the 14th of February. Peter Wood, good to see you on, Peter, and sorry to read your message as well. It says at 8pm Tartan Tunes is on, but Peter says he's got COVID, but can still speak, and the guests are Scott Leslie, accordionist, and Kenny Mackenzie, piper, whistle and movie player. So at least it's good that you're soldiering on there, Peter, and I hope that it's not too harsh on you and that you're still able to get the box on and enjoy yourself, but keep safe and look after yourself. As one of your guests tonight is Scott Leslie, we'll feature a track from Scott Leslie and his Ceilidh Band right now, and this is from their album The Shetland Connection. Take your partners for a Virginia Reel. Great playing there from Scott Leslie and his Ceilidh Band from the album The Shetland Connection. And if you'd like to hear more of Scott and hear a wee bit about Scott and the Ceilidh Band, then tune in to the wonderful Tartan Tunes at 8 p.m. with Peter Wood and Davey, and you can find them on Facebook. You just have to look on Facebook at 8 o'clock for Tartan Tunes, and you'll be able to find them from there, and they have a great chat show. Now, today is a very special person's birthday, and that's the worthy secretary pinging in. There is a lot of requests for tonight's show. When we get to 25 requests, I've asked her to carry any forward on to Wednesday, and we'll see what we can fit in on Wednesday. So I got a nice email through the week, and it says, "Hi Ewan, I'm Thomas McLaughlin. Gloria's son. It's my mum's 75th birthday on Sunday the 13th of February, and I was wondering, if I was playing anywhere that day, or if we were on the radio. Could we please give her a very special birthday message on the Scottish Shindig? She loves listening to the music, and thanks if you could do this, from Thomas." Well, thanks very much for your wonderful message, Thomas, which I know that Gloria will appreciate so much, and we wish Gloria a very happy birthday today. And I have a track lined up for her which I think will be very much enjoyed by Gloria. It's Derek Hamilton, our very own, singing The Old Button Box.
When the pit bangs and mines for the mountains of home, the dark 1920s brought cares of their own, and the sons of the miners knew when they were grown, they'd follow the path to the mine. But one lad would listen as his father would play on an old button box at the close of the day, and the sound of the pit wheels would fade far away as the music took over his mind. So dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms, I can turn back the clock. And will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. The tunes from his fingers would fly like a bird. His name on everyone's lips could be heard. Of the gift he was born with, he spoke not a word, but the music said more than the man. So dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms, I can turn back the clock. And will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. For all of the joy and the pleasure he gave, fame brought no fortune from cradle to grave. He battled through dark days, determined and brave, till at last he was free from the pain. And now when I'm lonely, I know I can hear a gentle accordion tune in my ear, and all the cares of the day disappear. Listen, he's playing again. Dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms, I can turn back the clock. And will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. You're playing in our dreams tonight. Yes, you're playing in our dreams tonight.
Happy birthday, Gloria. And from everyone here at Radio GH, all the shindiggers that are tuned in tonight, and also that lovely email that was sent in through the week from Thomas. And I hope that you have a lovely day. Next up, we have a request. It was one of the first requests to come in to the shindig today, and it was from Mary Kemp up there in Orkney. And we have a really rousing version of this track. It's the Orange Blossom Special here from the album Tuned In, produced by Derek in 2005. It's Andy Kane and his band with the Orange Blossom Special. Brilliant. That was the wonderful fiddle playing there off Andy Kane. And I'll say hello to a few people. Got a lovely message from Gloria there. Says, thank you so much, Ewan. Thank you. And Thomas are in cahoots. I've just finished a lovely birthday, and this has just finished the day off nicely for me. Champagne all round. Sheila Walker says, champagne on ice tomorrow night for all who are celebrating birthdays. I don't know if Granny Fee, Fiona Nicklin, is tuned in tonight. If she is, happy birthday to yourself as well, because I know that it's also your birthday today too. Hello to my nephew Adam, Adam's tuned in on YouTube there, and he says, hi, Uncle Ewan, and I hope that you're keeping well, and we will see you soon, Adam, when you're up this way. Looking forward to catching up with you and hearing about everything that you've been up to, and who knows, you might have to come and say hello to all the Radio GH listeners again. So tonight on the show, I've also got quite a few requests for songs, so we'll try and mix the songs in along with the instrumental music at the same time. But Morton McBurney has asked if we can have the wonderful song of Always Argyle, and here to sing it for you is the Alexander Brothers, and it was nice to see you last night at McMurray enjoying yourself, and do keep going along and enjoying it. It's a great night at McMurray.
I've seen the red sunset turn gold on Loch Fyne. Have I seen this true wonder for the very last time? The bright lights of Tarbert glow beckoning bright in the shivering cold of a dark winter's night. The Kyles in their glory are spread out below. The high hills of Arran, all white-capped with snow. I'll soon have to think of this new land as home, but the truth will be always Argyle. Always Argyle, always Argyle, long may the memories linger. I'll soon have to think of this new land as home, but the truth will be always Argyle. High above Tinnabrooch I look out to sea. This will soon be no more than a memory for me. But I'll shed as few tears as my heart will allow, and maybe with time I'll be happy somehow. The thoughts of my childhood spin round in my mind as I gaze on the beauty I'm leaving behind. When they ask where I come from, this new land, I'll say, but the truth will be always Argyle. Always Argyle, always Argyle, long may the memories linger. I'll soon have to think of this new land as home, but the truth will be always Argyle. Always Argyle, always Argyle, long may the memories linger. I'll soon have to think of this new land as home, but the truth will be always Argyle.
Always Argyle there, playing that one for Morton McBurney, and I hope that you enjoyed that, Morton. Great rendition there, also from the Alexander Brothers. Got a wee bit of shock when I read the next request, and very sorry to hear this news indeed as well. It comes in from Jean Gray. It says, "Hi Ewan, could you please play Douglas's Two-Step? He's in Cramlington Hospital at the moment. He's had a fall and he's got a broken hip. Which isn't good at all, but I hope that you're able to make a good recovery, Douglas. I hope they're looking after you well. I'm sure they will be. And here is your Two-Step, which was composed by myself and on the Scottish Lockdown CD, and sending you speedy wishes, Douglas. All the best." Playing that one there for Douglas Gray, and sending him very speedy wishes. So just in case anyone is sending in any requests, they will be done as much as I can in order of how they arrive in. It just means that if you're on time, it's great. Just a wee bit of help for myself and Derek, because it does get very busy sometimes on the show. There is a post that goes up each day before the show starts, and if you could pop your requests on there, it does give me and Derek a bit more time to try and locate the tracks that you want to hear and listen here on Radio GH. It's a big help for us. Hello, Ewan and the fellow Shindiggers. This is the Gruesome Twosome here, and I hope that the Gruesome Twosome are doing well. They have said that they were going to Haddington today, all going well, to see Liam Stewart Trio, and I hope that they had a nice afternoon. Says, hope we will be back in time for the Shindig. Well, I hope so too. Could you please play any track by Jimmy Burgess? Many thanks from the Gruesome Twosome. So here he is to play us a lovely set of sing-along foxtrots, which I'm sure you'll all do a good job at home of singing along to us. the wonderful Jimmy Burgess there from the CD Springtime in the Rockies. And you can always guarantee that you'll get a good sing-along with Jimmy. Here is the next request. It says, I've just been watching John Caskey doing the Tiger two-step at Kirkton Dancing and decided I better try and learn it in time for Perth. It would be it'd be a poor do if I couldn't do it. So around the kitchen I've gone and reckon I've nearly mastered it, all except the bit with the twisting hands. It feel like I might knock someone's head off. That might be because I've not got anyone to twist hands with. However, I'm confident that someone in Perth will help me out. So in the meantime, could you play it this evening for a bit more practice for me, from Sarah Horn? Well, Sarah, all I can say is don't try it with Alex Lyle. I've seen what he'd nearly done to Shona's head. Anyway, here's the Tiger two-step for you by yours truly. Yes, that was a Dance the Tiger two-step from the Stagger and Dance book, and the original tune for that is Derek's Birthday Surprise, but I'm sure Derek won't mind sharing a good tune name, the Tiger two-step, with the boss, the real boss of Radio GH, Mr. Tiger, who is currently in the living room tonight, curled up in a chair in my jacket, sound asleep, and quite rightly so. Next up, hi Ewan, Tiger and everyone, could we please have a song by either Callum Kennedy or Alistair Gillis on the Shindig tonight? And that's from Grant McDougall. Well, I found you a good going track here, Grant. It's a waltz and a reel, so two for the price of one. It's the Dancing in Kyle with a famous Ceilidh dance stuck in the middle, the Dashing White Sergeant. And I'll tell you what, Alistair, how about you come in and introduce the track?
Well, the next song is going to be a dance. Try that for science. We're going to go to the Dancing in Kyle. When the sun has gone down on the dark Western Islands, our work gets all done for a while. Well, we'll gather together, whatever the weather, and drive to the Dancing in Kyle. Well, there's Mary and Duncan and Morag Callum and Flora and Kenna and Don. For we're driving through Dorney, Glenelg and Killhill, and we're laughing as we race along. Well, now Rory will sing of the beauties of Isla, Seamus of Stornoway's Isle, and the finest of dancers will show us the Lancers when we go to the dancing in Kyle. There's the whirl of the kilt and the skill of the pipes, the fiddle and accordion band. Well, it's all for the Yatesome, for the jig, and the dashing white sergeant is grand. The great mountains glowing, and we must drive many a mile. But we'll leave Inverness, Ardell and Domney the next time we're dancing in Kyle. Well, we'll arm and we'll sing and we'll hue and we'll swing and we'll set to our partners in style. For there's nothing so grand in the whole of the land than to go to the dancing in Kyle. For we'll arm and we'll sing and we'll swing and we'll set to our partners in style. For there's nothing so grand in the whole of the land than to go to the dancing in Kyle.
Yes, so wonderful. Alistair Gillis there with a very worthwhile round of applause. Well done, Alistair. And I hope you managed to get the Dashing White Sergeant in there at the same time. Now, we've got a lovely message here. It's from Marissa Bryce, and it says Dunblane Accordion and Fiddle Club will be restarting this Wednesday, the 16th of February. The guest band is Kyle Innes, and it's held in the Victoria Hall in Dunblane at 7:30 it starts, and it's a really, really nice hall. It's a great hall to play in with a good sound as well, the Victoria Halls in Dunblane. And I can tell you that in the band is Kyle Innes on lead box, Fraser Murray on fiddle, Scott Cunningham on drums, and myself on the keyboard. So I'm really looking forward to heading out to Dunblane and having a tune with Kyle, and it'll be a really good selection of tunes. And to give you a wee teaser of some of Kyle's great playing, here he is with a set of hornpipes for you. Head along to Dunblane, whether you're a musician or a local or a visitor travelling to the club to listen to the music. It'll be a good night. Here's Kyle Innes. there playing, and you can hear Kyle if you go along to Dunblane Accordion and Fiddle Club this Wednesday, 7:30 in the Victory Halls. Alex Lyle says the audience at Dunblane are pretty good as well, Ewan. Well, we'll see. It was good to see you both as well at McMurray. It was really good fun. And echo a comment there from John Caskey saying enjoyed Kyle's one-man band posts that he posted regularly during lockdown. He certainly did, and I'm sure he's looking forward also to getting back out and about again. Some lovely photos on the show tonight as well. Thank you very much to everyone that has sent photos in. The next track I'm going to play for David Henderson. Down in Hoyk. Now, David spent a good hour with myself and Derek the other day on the phone, and I just wanted to echo my thanks to David for spending some time with us, looking at some of the technicalities involved with radio. And for him, I know that he really enjoys listening to Will Star from the Daddy of them all. It's Life in the Finland Woods. Was the wonderful Will Star with Life in the Finland Woods, and the closest pictures I could find to accompany that were from Austria, so I'm sure it suited the music, hopefully, for you all. Next song that comes up tonight is for Elizabeth White, and we don't have the Fells Water one, I'm afraid, Elizabeth, but we do have the Corries with your request of Dumbarton's Drums.
Dumbarton's Drums, and if you feel like humming it, you just go ahead. Dumbarton's drums, they sound so bonny when they remind me o' my Jeannie. Such fond delight can steal upon me when Jeannie kneels and sings to me. Across the hills of Burn and Heather, Dumbarton tolls me her pleasure.
sound so bonny when they remind me o' my Jeannie. Such fond delight can steal upon me when Jeannie kneels and sings to me. 'Tis she alone who can delight me as gracefully she doth invite me, and when her tender arms enfold me, the blackest night can turn and flee. Dumbarton's drums, they sound so bonny when they remind me o' my Jeannie. Such fond delight can steal upon me when Jeannie kneels and sings to me. When Jeannie kneels and sings to me. When Jeannie kneels and kisses me.
Scottish music for you.
lovely to hear a good friend of a song. That was Jimmy Little there, playing his wonderful movie and the tune Northumberland. And that was requested by Joanne Renton to be dedicated to all of Joanne's friends. And it's great to see that Jimmy is also on, and that I hope that you are keeping well. Now, I've still got loads of requests to go through, so we won't keep moving on. I'm working on something just now for the Dandy Dancers because they have requested a track, and I've just found a folder of photos that I forgot all about. So hopefully by the time we get through this next track, it should all be ready and make sense. Here's Charlie Kirkpatrick and his band. That was Eva Freestep there. Well, it wasn't Eva Freestep playing though, it was Charlie Kirkpatrick and his band. Here we go. So this is what I was busy doing 2 or 3 seconds ago. Hi, Ewan and Susan. Good to hear that you enjoyed last night and the tunes and also the dancing. Could we please get the cuckoo clock from Sandy Nixon, please? Billy can practice his paddy wah before we head to winter school next Sunday. Well, here it is lined up for you. And one of the folders I found was when myself and Bill went across to Utrecht in the Netherlands. And we went to a place called the Museum Speelklok. And it's all about music clocks. And I thought that would be quite apt to go along with your dance, The Cuckoo Clock by Sandy Nixon, who was also playing down in London at the weekend. And I believe they had 9 sets up for their Scottish country dancing. Sandy was joined by Ian Robertson on fiddle and Ian Graham on drums. And it looked like a great night. Andy Nixon and his band there with the Cuckoo Clock. Well, it's time for you to let your feet have a wee break as we hand you over to Pia Walker from the National Association of the Box and Fiddle Club, who will give us an update on the club news, which is getting busier, which is a positive sign. And then what we'll do around 7:30, we'll give you another break, and that's when we will do a dance diary, as country and Ceilidh and old time diary, and let you know all the dances that are coming on. So you can have your pen and paper at the ready, and we'll have this from Pia Walker now.
The Box and Fiddle News with Pia Walker.
Hello, it's me again. I went to a club last week for the first meeting after lockdown. What a wonderful feeling it was to hear people talking about the joy in listening to live music again. I also managed to do an interview. You can read about that in the March magazine. And the interviewer and I both agreed that live music is fantastic, but that it's also brilliant to be able to listen to music on the radio whenever we feel the urge. So Radio GH, please pat yourselves on the back. You're doing a fantastic job. Now for the clubs that are opening next week, and we start with the 13th, where we have 2 afternoon meetings at 2 p.m. and that's in Biggar, and they have Finn Hope and his band playing. And on the 13th as well, we have Hidden Town with the Liam Stewart Trio. On the 14th, Forest in Forest Golf Club, they have a visit from Susie Simpson Trio. And then we go on to the 15th, where there's a few clubs open. The first is in Mauchline, and they have the Jimmy Blair Orchestra with Gary Blair as leader. We have the TMSA in Aberdeen. They have a session. It can be that it's online, but if not, it's in the Sportsman's Club. And we have also Seg Hill, and they have a club night, and to that all are welcome, of course. Perth and District should have a meeting on the 15th, but check. They haven't given me anything yet, as they have a meeting later on and will tell me then, but they should have a meeting, but do check. And then we have Dunblane on the 16th, and they have a visit from Kyle Innes Scottish Dance Band. On the 17th, again, Colburn should have a meeting, and I say should because the hall is being refurbished and they don't know if they can get in yet. So again, check with Colburn if they are having a meeting. And then we reach the 20th, and it's McMurray time again, and it's again in the afternoon, and they have Alex Ross as a guest artist. And that's all for that week. Do remember to take a lateral flow test before you go to, well, anywhere. And if you have symptoms, don't go. Listen to the music at home instead. And as always, stay safe. Bye.
Hi there, this is Ian McPhail with Punch.
I'm George Darling.
And you have the great privilege to be listening to the Scottish Shindig with Ewan Galloway.
That was Gary Blair there with a lovely selection of waltzes. And speaking of Gary Blair, I'd like to mention that Gary Blair will be at Mauchline on Tuesday. Now it says, can you mention that Mauchline is on Tuesday and we don't have a regular pianist now? If there's any volunteers, please get in touch with perhaps Derek and he can pass your information on to the club. I'm sure they'd be delighted for anyone that can help out. Gary Blair Orchestra are the guests and we'll be doing the whole of the first half, which sounds absolutely great. I think it'll be a really good night with a good sound. So if you're able to go along and support Mauchline Club, please do so. Next up is Finton Stanley. It's from the On Tour recording and it's a Scottish selection and dedicated to everyone listening to the show from Cecil Duncan up there in Shetland. The wonderful Finton Stanley there, and that was requested by Cecil Duncan from up there in Shetland for the Scottish selection. And it's funny that, isn't it? You just get kicked off certain channels when the next request seems to be by someone called Wee Annie. It says, song, please. The Cullivo Band playing the Grand Slam, Fred McNeil's match and Colin Callison's match. Dedicated to all the Radio GH family. I'm learning the last tune in this set just now, and of course, playing it exactly like this. Ha ha. Well, I'm not sure, but I'll look forward to seeing you play, Annie. And maybe perhaps you could take a video of yourself and send it in so that we can all watch you playing this. I'm sure it'll be splendid. Here's the Cullivo Band with the set of 4-4 matches for Wee Annie. Cullivo Band from Shetland there, and going from the Cullivo Band to another Shetland band. It's the Fustura here, led by Peter Wood at the time, and it's for Ian Lee's A Lively Two-Step for All My Staggerin' Friends. And here is the great two-step that I know you'll enjoy this, Ian. It's Blaze Away. yes, all we need to accompany that now is a set of good up hell yeah tunes. That would be absolutely splendid. Oh my goodness, watch out people. I have just been sent a picture from wee Annie and she's got the box on. She's obviously filming it so that we can all see her playing the tune. I'm looking forward to that, Annie. I'm sure it'll be fabulous. Right, okay, there was a message that came in from Rena Mulholland. It says, "Hi Lane, hope that you're okay. I've asked Ewan to play a wee tune to cheer you up because of your soul back. No dancing, just listen and enjoy." Well, hopefully you'll enjoy listening to this selection of tunes from country and Irish accordion. A good selection here. It's the first one's Botany Bay, followed by A Place in the Choir, then the well-known Irish Rover, Farewell to Carlingford, and then we've got another tune called The Lowlands Low to finish it off, and I hope that you're feeling better soon. That was the wonderful sound of the country and Irish accordion band there, with a lovely selection of tunes, playing that one for Lane, Mulholland, and hoping that your back gets better soon and that you're back on your feet not before long. Now, next up we have a request. We're going to do one more before our dance and Kaylee and Old Time diary, and this is a request from Hilda Brown. It says, could I please have Anything at All, possibly by Lindsay Ross? Well, here he is to play us a nice easy dance before the diary. It's the Gay Gordons. That was Lindsay Ross and the Gay Gordons. And wee Annie Smith has put a comment on Facebook there. I'm not going to read it out on live radio, but certainly I do wonder what you've been up to, Annie. Anyway, we're going to move on and have our Kaylee and Old Time Dance Diary now here on Radio GH.
Here are the Kaylee dances for February, and information supplied by Alistair Graham. Regular weekly events take place in Dumbarton at St Patrick's Hall on a Monday, and it's recorded music 7:30 to 10:30, £4 admittance, and contact Jim and Susan on 01436 268 238. There's also a dance caller. On a Wednesday, weekly, in Cooper at the YMCA House at 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, £3 entry, and it's Pia Walker is the contact at KY 154LG. Right, February dances, Kaylee and Old Time. On the 12th is Trinent, and that's at McMurray Club, and it's you in Galloway from 7:30 to 11, £6, and there's tea. Set and couple dances, and the contact is 07483 229 936. On the 26th of February, Seafield Community Centre, and the band is Keith Robertson. 7:30 till 11, £6 and no bar. And it's a light supper, bring your own bottle. 26th is Bridge of Erne, and that's in the Institute with Stephen Carkery, and that's in the afternoon from 2 to 4:30. £5 and there's no bar. Bring your own refreshments, and there's a raffle. Also on the 26th in Edinburgh is the Lauriston Hall, and there's a band and a piper, 8 until 11, and it's £10 entry, and it's NHS free. Call for a ticket. Number to call is 0131 339 5374. The 27th is Milnathort in the Town Hall with Leonard Brown. 2 to 5 p.m, £5 for, and that includes tea. 01577 836 244 or 07736 451 919. 27th also is Glen Carse, and that's the Village Hall, and it's Scott Band playing 7:30 to 10, and it's £5 with no bar, and it's sect and couple dances, and the contact number is 07753 366 760. That's all I have for the dances for February, and that's the Ceilidh and Old Time dances.
You're listening to the Scottish Shindig on Radio GH with Ewan Galloway.
Thank you very much, Derek, for that update with the February Ceilidh and Old Time Dance Diary. I also have a list of country dances. It's quite long, so what I'm thinking, and I've not spoke to Derek yet, but we might just try and copy some of that onto an image and maybe put it on our Radio GH page, which might help a lot of you as well. A reminder, I got a message to pass on for the Broxburn dance, which is in the Broxburn Strathbrock Community Centre next Saturday night. It's a reminder that it's a bring your own bottle and nibbles. And that's with myself, and I might see some of you there if you're about. Looking forward to that one. So yes, if you've got any dances that you'd like mentioned on Radio GH, or you've got dates for your dance event, then if you email it to studio@radiogh.co.uk, we'll do our best to try and include them as and where we can. Right, I've still got a multitude of requests here, so I'm going to keep going on. Rose Powell, could you please play the Ziller Taylor Hochschmarch? Well, unfortunately, I would love to, but I don't have a recording of that by any of our bands. But I'm hoping I can make it up to you here by playing from the wonderful Stuart Anderson, the Beer Barrel Polka. That was Stuart Anderson there with the Beer Barrel Polka, playing that one for Rose Powell, and hopefully we might find a band in the future of Ziller Taylor Hochschmarch. Fingers crossed. We'll have a wee look. Maybe we'll maybe get some recording or something of that sometime. But I hope you enjoyed that. And we've got our next request. That was accompanied by pictures. This is from the Utrecht, the Netherlands Railway Museum, which was great fun. If you're ever across there, well worth going. They've got a simulator as well. And me and Grandad Bill went on to one of the train simulators. And I think I was more scared than him, if I'm quite honest. Anyway, next up we've got a lovely waltz. It's composed by Alan Barnett from White Rock, BC. And at that point, I'm going to apologise to Alan and anyone else that's messaged me recently. It has been very busy. Gigs picking up, everything going on with Cadets 2. And I don't always manage to get the time to respond straight away to everyone. So I know that I've got a message and I will get back to you, Alan, and catch up when I can. But it says, is it possible to play Lorna Jack of Fraserburgh for Patricia Wilson? Now, this is a tune that Alan wrote for Lorna Jack of Fraserburgh, as requested by Patricia for the retirement from the Law Society for Lorna Jack. So here it is now. Was a tune there written by Alan Barnett called Lorna Jack of Fraserburgh. We're going to move on, have a piano time. It's Bill Ewan's piano time, and right now Bill is in two places at once. He's playing for his country dance class as well as being here on Radio GH to play for us the Skaters Waltz, and this is for Vida Brown.
Scottish Shindig with Ewan Galloway.
Was the sound there of John Renton and his Scottish dance band from the album Band Boy's Choice, and playing that one for Margaret Young, who's tuned in tonight. There's a wee message here from Sheila Bain. It says, "Hi Susan and Ewan, is it possible to add a wee mention to the Aberdeen Royal Scottish Country Dance Society Spring Dance on Friday the 11th of March? It's with Susie Simpson and her 4-piece band. £8 for any RSCDS members and £10 for non-members, £5 for spectators." And that's from Sheila. And here's Susie Simpson to give that a wee plug by playing a set of cracking reels. that was yours truly. I was playing about with some of my stuff the other day and decided to record that wee set. So it's The Blackbird of My Heart, which is probably the one made famous by Hank Thompson. The Black Hills of Dakota by the one and only Doris Day, and then finishing off with the Petula Clark Sailor. And it's one of my enjoyable selections that I like to play when I'm out and about. Rose Powell gets our second last request tonight. It says, Ewan, can you please play My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose for all my friends, especially Liam Brown, and especially with tomorrow as well when you think about the date.
Sprung in June, oh, my love is like a melody that's sweetly played in tune, as fair art thou, my bonny lass, said Eve in love. The sands of life shall run, so fare thee well, my only love, oh, fare thee well a while, and I will come again, my love, though 10,000 miles, oh, 10,000 miles, my love, though 10,000 miles, and I will come again, my love. Though 10,000 miles.
Yes, you really can't beat the wonderful sound and beautiful voice of Kenneth McKellar from My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose. But unfortunately, that brings us to the end of tonight's Scottish Shindig here on Radio GH. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Thanks very much, Susan, for collating all the requests, 23 requests. And if we have missed any, we do apologise. Now, I might see some of you tomorrow night if you're joining us for the staggering Valentine's night. Ho-ho! I believe from information from the barman, the bar manager, Gary, that there is a romance blossoming. I wonder who it could be at the Stagger Inn. You'll have to tune in at 9 o'clock on Ewan Gallo Music to find out. Derek will be back in your company on Wednesday for the Daily Ceilidh at 1 p.m. But until I see you next, enjoy your week and enjoy the rest of your evening tonight, whatever you may be doing. Leaving you with the West Elverin Caledonian Dance Band leader Andrew Knight, and a lovely Britannia two-step. Thanks for listening. All the best. Have a great week. Thank you.